Hello and welcome back everybody to the Vancouver franchise here in NBA 2K23. We are down 2-1 in this series right now here in round 1 against the Pelicans. And we'll start things off here by making a few defensive adjustments. We're going to go over on all on-ball screens. We're going to soft hedge the ones where the center is not the hedge defender, and we'll hard hedge the ones where the center is the hedge defender. We'll also go 3/4 top on all post plays against New Orleans. We're going to go over on all of the off-ball screens. And like usual, we're going to be switching guards off ball and going over on those other off-ball screens too. We're also going to be playing through Anderson the rest of the way because he has been by far our best offensive player. So here we go to start game 4. We're down 2-1. New Orleans starts this game with the ball, and Zion scores their first 4 very, very quickly. His first 2 were a couple of free throws, and Wellington knocks down a 3 to put us on the board. But after this, he would miss his next 9 straight shots, most of which came here in the first quarter. He was absolutely terrible besides that first 3, and I can't tell you why. He also is called for a foul here, and he is very upset, as you can tell. Blocked by Dugonix here late in the first quarter, missing this shot too, and really, he was why we're down after 1. It's 29-18, defense not up to snuff, and nobody on the offensive end was either. But Dosunmu to start the second gets a steal off of Kira Lewis. Really good, important defensive play. That turns into offense. We need more of that if we're going to come back. Agbaji, though, he has been an absolute sniper every time we see him. Knocking down 2 shots in a row here. We're down by 12. Then Lewis, floater in the face of Hollins. Got it. It was well contested, but better offensive play than defensive. Rivers, nice lead pass for Anderson. Payne, nice block here on Lewis. And this would spark a bit of a run. Rivers knocks the shot down before the foul is called on Payne. And then he stifles that lob attempted, blocks Wesley's shot back to him. We ends up with the ball. He would score here. And then next play, he gets 2 more as well. A couple of plays on either end for him, which would go a long way in this one as we cut the gap to 6 late here in the first half. But PJ Washington knocking it down at 3, putting it back to 9. And then Agbaji slipping by Turner and Anderson, finding Sharp at the rim to end this first half. And just like that, it's back to 13. 43-56 in favor of the Pelicans here at the break. A lot of work to be done by Vancouver, and I kind of expected us to shoot better here in the second half, as most guys shot poorly there in the first, and usually that's not going to continue in most games. So I kind of was banking on us shooting better here in the second, and I wasn't entirely wrong. Wellington finally hits a shot, his first one since his miss, or his first make in the first quarter. Hollins for 3, got it. He was shooting well in this game. And Wellington back again for another 3-point opportunity. But Morris draws the 5th foul on Miles Turner here over halfway through the third quarter. Payne for 3, answers back, 6-point game. Hollins top of the key, cuts the game down to 5 with 3 to go in the third quarter. But Agbaji has returned from downtown. We just cannot escape his makes, and Anderson answers back. This was his first 3 made of the entire game late in the third quarter. And of course, Agbaji not done yet. Why would he ever be? Payne, though, says not so fast. Back to 5. And then a steal for Turner. He hands off to Hollins. Racing to the rim. Dugonix blocks him off the backboard. And New Orleans gets back with it. Wesley finds Sharp. Open 3 in the corner. Got it. And we're back down by 8. To end the third quarter, Agbaji off the glass. Gets 2 more to go. We'll have the last shot here of the quarter. Anderson in the face of Agbaji. Knocks it down with 0.2 left in the quarter, and we head to the fourth down by 7, 88-81. And to get things started, Anderson knocks it down. It's back to 5. This game is really anybody's right now as DeSumo hits that shot to cut it down to 5 again. We're going to put Payne on Zion because of Turner's foul trouble. So we'll see if he can step up. But I know who he is right now, and it's DeSumo. Another big shot falls. That cuts the game to 3. And this one would cut it down to 2. Breathing some life into the offense here to start the fourth quarter. Wellington, difficult look, but he knocks it down with Sharp draped all over him. Anderson, nice pass over the top to find Don Payne. That ties things up at 97. The closest we've gotten to a lead since the first quarter. Zion stifled by Payne on this possession. It was a great job on defense here, as Anderson does get the steal as they were trying to find Wesley. Great job by the entire Woodsman team. Diallo lost it, and Anderson gets to it again. Hollins to him on the offensive end. Missed it. Payne on the offensive glass. Got it. Vancouver has their first lead, I think, of the game, but at the very least since the first quarter. Sharp puts the Pelicans back in front with under 5 to go. 102 to 101. Turner swats that attempt off the glass. It's going to go against Lewis. Wellington spotting up and knocking it down in transition. Vancouver back in front. Payne gets the stop on Zion. Anderson can't get the lob as that one's tipped, but Turner gets to it and knocks the shot down. We're up by 4. Zion against Turner, missed it. Vancouver still holding on to a 2-point lead. 2:15 to go. Anderson finds Hollins. Open look, got it a few feet away from the rack. 4-point game. Zion fading away, keeping this game close. But then after a missed shot, Sharp finds Dugonix, and we're tied at 108 apiece. Could go anybody's way this last minute. Wellington, really tough shot, but he hits it either way. It doesn't matter about the defense. He's got 21. Lewis ties things up again at 110. We're going back and forth, trading shots. Wellington, huge one, got it from downtown. After an awful first half, he has turned things around here in the second. Payne against Zion, 2 stops in a row, including that block right there. Then Payne to Hollins for 3. The dagger with 15 seconds left. That's gotta be it. The Pelicans call timeout to advance the ball. They still have a chance. On the inbounds pass, Lewis for 3, missed it. Anderson gets the board, and Vancouver has mounted a double-digit comeback here in the second half as we take Game 4, and the series is all tied up once again at 2 games apiece. What a massive win. Zion drops 31 and 13 in the loss. Sharp drops 24, Agbaji 17, Lewis 16, 4 and 8. Those 4 guys played really, really well for New Orleans, and they got no help from pretty much anybody else in terms of scoring. Even though some guys made some shots, it was those top 4 guys that took the most of them, and they all played pretty well, but they could not win. Anderson drops 34, 5 and 5 in the win. He was awesome. Wellington had a really bad first half, but in the second, he turned things around, especially in the fourth quarter. Hollins also had a couple of huge plays. 20 points, 15 assists, and 8 for 15 from the field. He was great. Desmond Bane, 4 for 5. 3 big threes. Don Payne, how about him? 8 points, 12 boards, 3 blocks, and some huge stops on Zion down the stretch when Turner got to 5 fouls. DeSumo had a couple of big shots in the second half too. And yeah, good game for pretty much all of our players overall, except for Rivers, who was 1 for 6, and the first half for Wellington. As a team, the first half was definitely not what I expected offensively, but in the second, I just wanted to stick with things and see what would happen, because I had a feeling that somebody was going to shoot better in the second half, and sometimes I'll be right, sometimes I'll be wrong. This time I was right. So I bet on our team to really just step it up without making too many adjustments, and it did work out for us here in Game 2. But we have won 2 really close games. and we have lost 2 blowout games. And whoever wins this series will face the Mavericks in the second round. But both teams are still 2 wins away from punching their ticket. Across the rest of the league, the Clippers are up 3-1 on the 1 seed Thunder. Somehow, some way, they are 1 win from upsetting the 1 seed over here in the West. The Rockets are up 3-2 on the 5 seed Grizzlies. The Mavericks, as we said, have already clinched with a 5-game series win. Cleveland is down 2-3 to the 8 seed Sound. Are we about to get 2 1 seed upsets in the same playoff bracket, same season? The Bucks are down 2-3 to the 5 seed Pacers. Boston swept Washington, and the Knicks are up 3-2 on the 2 seed Hornets. So a couple of upsets are brewing here. But for us, game plan wise, I think I want to put Payne on Zion for this upcoming game. I think he played very, very well, and I would like Turner to not get as many fouls. So we're going to start this next game with Payne on Zion instead, and we'll change it back if he's popping off in the first half, but this is what we'll do. And for Game 5, which is our next game, we're going to sim the first half and then probably watch a good chunk of the second if it's not a blowout game either way. So let's jump in. And by the way, they are going to start Dugonix. I think it's actually pronounced Dugonix from what I heard the announcer say in the last game. But yeah, they're going to start Dugonix, but we're going to have Turner guard him and see if Payne can play well against Zion here. So here we go on the road in New Orleans. Game 5 starts now. We're back at Smoothie King Center, folks. Vancouver off to a pretty decent start here in the first quarter. Hopefully this game is another good one like games 1 and 2, or games 1 and 4 rather. But the Pelicans are taking charge here in the second as they lead by right around double digits. And at halftime, the score is 57-46 in favor of the Pelicans. Very similar halftime score as to Game 4. So real quick, halftime stats for you. Kyra Lewis and Agbaji both have 9. Sharp's got 8. Zion's got 8. He is 4 for 9, though. So I think we'll stick with Payne on him. But the scoring has been really spread out for the Pelicans. A lot of guys have played 10 or more minutes already. The Woodsmen have 13 from Anderson, but he's 5 for 18. Jesus, he shot 2 for 9 from 3 last game, and he's 3 for 10 so far in this one from downtown. So that has to get better. We have to shoot better in this second half, frankly. Turner 1 for 5, Payne 1 for 3, Rivers 1 for 4, Hollins 2 for 6, Wellington 3 for 7, Anderson 5 for 18. We have, what, 2 guys shooting above 50%, Don Payne and Dosunmu, both guys. That's it. Jesus. So like Game 4, it's the offense that comes out slow in the first half. And that has to get better here in the second if we're going to come back and win. Wellington's first shot of the half is good. That cuts the game to 9. Sharp to Zion. Against Payne. Backing him down. Going up. Blocked off the backboard. Payne is a really good paint defender, man. He has been solid. Screen from Payne coming. Wellington takes it. Fires. Missed it this time. A scoring drought is not accurate, but Zion with the bucket and the foul against Wellington. Never even fully got the release off on the shot, and it still goes in. The free throw is good. New Orleans up by 12. Hollins to Anderson, wide open. And now a charge called on Kyra Lewis, drawn by Simon Anderson. We get the ball right back with a chance to put it below double digits now for this deficit. Screens for Wellington. He fires again. Missed it. Payne, big board, and the putback 2. Zion at the elbow. Working on Payne. Fading away. Really tough shot. Good defense, too. Hollins wants to attack. And that one's blocked by Lewis. Hollins gets it back. Second try is good. 6-point game. We've shot 39% so far. They've shot 51%. Again, very, very comparable to the Game 4 start. What a pass to Zion. How does he dunk that in? What? He had Payne draped all over him. Turner with it to Wellington. Top of the key. That one drops. Lewis attacks the basket and gets to the rim for 2. Screen from Payne. Wellington will take another one. This time he'll fire a 3. 2 in a row for him. 4-point game. Vancouver making progress, but Zion is going to keep doing Zion things. Hollins to Anderson. Wide open 3. He cans it. 3-point game now. Agbaji pulls the trigger and answers right back. This guy has had a great game almost every time he plays us. The first time that we ever saw him was when he was playing for the Jazz and he had a really bad game. But ever since that one game, we've played him like 4 to 5 times and he has lit us up every time from beyond the arc especially. Wellington spinning, firing off the glass, just missed it. Sharp gets the stop. Lewis throws it right to Anderson, trying to do a little fancy pass to Agbaji, but it was to the wrong person. Rivers is fouled by Otis Morris Sr. It's the first on him. Could use a couple of free throws here. First one drops. Rivers goes 2 for 2. Sharp feeds Zion. Stepping back. Tipped and blocked by Don Payne. On the other end, Wellington gets himself open for 3 and just missed it. They're going to go to Zion again. And this time he's called for the foul, and the bucket was good too. He's got 5 fouls now. Don Payne's day might be done. But we're going to keep him in the game with 5 fouls. Not even halfway through the third quarter yet. We have to take this guy out and bring in Turner, I think, unless he's got a lot of fouls too. Anderson for 3. In somebody's face, no good. Sharp gets by Wellington and hits through traffic. It's back to 9 all of a sudden. Payne to Rivers. He's wide open. What are you doing, man? He had nobody behind him. Anderson for 3. Offline again. That was a free 2-point, and Rivers just has no on-court awareness. And Anderson is going to have to get going here shortly, or else we're going to lose. Mismatch for Zion down low. This is a free 2. Rivers sets the screen, and then a lob up to Payne from Wellington. Lewis goes to Zion again, trying to get the 6th foul call on Payne. Really good defense, and the shot still drops. We're going to sim ahead now to the 4th quarter and see where things are at. We're going back and forth here in the 3rd. And ends up being a 35-35 quarter, start of the 4th. Pelicans still in front. We're down by 11, 7:13 to go. Let's see if we can mount a comeback here and steal one on the road. 104-93. Pelicans with it. And now we're down by 13. Got to come back and win this game, or else we're down 3 games to 2. Rivers to Hollins. Top of the key. Has some space. Can't hit, though. Sharp. Lost the handle. Zion ends up with it. Back to Sharp. He has an open three. He missed it, though. Hollins to Anderson for three. Wide open. Missed it. We got to hit these threes, man. Got to hit the open looks. Time counting down for New Orleans. Sharp. Back to Zion. Throwing up a shot. You're joking. Hollins to Anderson. There's two. What in the world am I watching? What am I watching? We just watched our best guy get sent to the graveyard. Same play as last time. It works again, but we can't get any stops right now on defense. And with plays like last time, how do you? Sharp attacks the basket. Nobody else there. We're called for a foul. They constantly have more free throws than we do. It's crazy how that works. And Sharp knocks down both here. As Turner moves to power forward, Fredrickson checks in because I'm assuming Don Payne is fouled out. So, this will be interesting. Fredrickson fires a three. Jesus. Sharp lobs it. Agbaji stuffs it home. I think this game is close to over, folks. Well, folks, the Pelicans take Game 5. And they have taken a 3-2 series lead as well. We head to Game 6 on the ropes. We have to win 2 straight. Gotta keep our playoff hopes alive. Zion drops 30 and 9 in the Pelicans win. Sharp 4 boards shy of a triple-double. Had 3 steals and 2 blocks as well. Wesley 15, Agbaji 14. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Their top 7 players shot above 50%. It is difficult to win games when that is the case against your opponent. Anderson drops 34 on 32 shots. Not much to say about that other than, you hope that he shoots better. And we need help. He needs help. Wellington at 19 points, 8 for 17. So already our top 2 guys shooting below 50%. Rivers, 14 points, 4 for 8. Payne fouled out after 26 minutes. 5 for 8 from the field, had 6 blocks. Hollins, though, 8 points, 13 assists, 3 for 12. Turner, 2 for 7. Isumu, 3 for 4. You just have to play better defense and shoot better. That's pretty much what it takes to win most games in basketball, and that's what led to our loss here. If you look at our comparisons to the Pelicans during this series, I'm shocked that this is a 3-2 series right now, because the Pelicans have just been so much better than we have, frankly. 119 points per game to our 104.8. They've got 10 more rebounds per game, 3 more assists per game. They're shooting 9% better than we are. They're shooting 11% better from 3, and they're not even supposed to be a good 3-point shooting team. But they are. We are supposed to be a good 3-point shooting team, but we have not been a good 3-point shooting team in this series. So what we're best at is not working. It's not happening in the most important stretch of basketball in the entire season. And I think for a game plan for Game 6, I am going to put Turner back on Zion. And yeah, we'll stick with that. And here we go, Game 6. If we win, we force Game 7, which we'll watch next episode. But here we go, Game 6. Is our year done, or do we have one more chance? Let's find out. They're going to start Morris in this one, and he's a really good rebounder, so we're going to have to put Payne on him. Here we go, back home. Payne wins the tip. It's Game 6, tipping off here in Vancouver at Rogers Arena. The Pelicans lead the series 3-2, and we are trying to force Game 7 here. Hollins, his first shot is good. We cannot get off to a slow start like in Games 4 and 5. That cannot happen today. We have to do better offensively in this first half. Zion's first shot is a tough one, but that one drops too. Turner to Hollins, top of the key. Off the mark. Sharp beating Zion. He steps back again. This time it's off. Hollins to Wellington for a 3. Back iron. Morris gets the board. And now a steal for Anderson off of Lewis. Bad pass. Anderson attacks the basket. Almost gets the bucket. But a foul is called, the first on Sharp. I've not seen many foul calls against the Pelicans in this series. We did have a couple of free throws for Anderson in the second half of Game 4, but overall, they have taken a lot more than we have. What just happened there? Zion got wide open. Anderson takes the screen, attacks the basket, and finishes through some contact from Zion. Nice take. Lewis attacks, fires, missed the shot. Payne gets the board. The play for Anderson. He's going to cut down the middle, splits defenders, and got it to go again. He's got 6. Screen from Morris. Agbaji goes back to him or tries to, but Payne steps in front of the pass. Another good defensive play by him. Anderson feeds Hollins. Low block against Lewis. Fading away. No good off the glass. Guy on the screen. Sharp. Out of a shot. Finds him on the cuts. That is a really hard play to guard right there. Wellington's wide open. He won't fire a 3. Instead waits for the screen from Payne. Now he'll shoot. That is a terrible shot. It missed the rim entirely. Lewis on the baseline. Hollins on him, out to Sharp. Agbaji for 3. Missed it. Turner gets the board. Hollins to Wellington. Shakes off Zion and missed the shot. Wow, mismatch against Zion. He takes a bad shot but knocks it down. Hollins to Anderson for 3. Got it. And we need him to shoot well from downtown for us to force a Game 7 here. He has to light these guys up. Lewis hands off to Agbaji, who thought twice about shooting. He goes back to Lewis. Shot clock below 10 now. Sharp goes back to Agbaji. Now to Lewis for a contested 3. Can't answer back. Zion, tough board, and the putback 2. Another play for Anderson. Hollins, though, steps back and missed the shots. Not a bad idea, but just couldn't knock it down. He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Zion against Turner. He finds Agbaji at the rim, but he missed the layup. On the other end, Wellington finds Anderson through traffic. Vancouver in front by 3. Anderson has 11, 4 for 4 from the field. The Pelicans only have 10. And Zion's got most of them. Agbaji got the switch, goes back to Zion, another dunk. Screen from Turner. Anderson spins, baseline, push shot off the mark. Zion to Morris, mismatch against Hollins, got it to go. Pelicans in front by 1, shooting 58% to start. We're shooting 42. Where have we seen those numbers before? Payne for 3. Actually hits one this time. Lewis to Sharp, top of the key, contested 3, back iron. Turner gets the board. Anderson crosses. Hollins finds him for 3. Got it to go. Extremely hot start for Anderson. Vancouver up by 5. 4.5 to go in the first. Let's simcast ahead. And I'll show it as well as they call timeouts. Vancouver up 19-14. We get into the second quarter. Vancouver in front 45-40. 5:33 to go in the first half. We'll jump in and we're going to watch more of the second half than the first. So under 6 to go until halftime, and Vancouver is still in front by 5, hanging on by just a couple of buckets here. But we're going to add 2 more to it. Anderson is having a really strong first half because we are getting him open. Open looks means most often than not probably a made shot by him. Agbaji for 3. Can't hit. And Hollins comes down with the board. Thought it was Morris for his second. Hollins to Anderson, top of the key. Agbaji, good defense. Good screen from Rivers as well. That 3's offline. Payne tips it, but can't get the board. It's Sharp instead. Anderson, by the way, 7 for 11 from the field. 18 points so far. Doing all he can to keep us in this game and get us the win. Morris sets the screen. Agbaji thought about it and then finds Morris wide open at the rim. Poor defense there by Rivers. But the Woodsmen back up to 49% from the field. Pelicans down to 51. Anderson, open 3. Got it. It'll count. And the foul against Agbaji to go with it too. Free throws for Don Payne. Could be a 4-point play. Which it is. Fantastic stuff. Vancouver up by 9. We bring in Desmond Bane to play small forward. So we got Anderson playing power forward. Diallo has checked in, as has Oscar Dawson, who draws the first foul on Don Payne. And we know how this guy's free throws look. And apparently this works for him, so, why not stick with it? 2 for 2 for Dawson. Hollins to Anderson. He'll launch a 3. Left it short, and Wesley comes down with the board. Wesley finds Duganix below the rim. Missed the layup. Anderson draped all over him. Good stop. Now a nice pass to Desunmu, who almost gets the bucket, but is fouled by Sharp. That's his 3rd, which could be big for us if we can get 1 more on him this half. Sunmu goes 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. Vancouver up by 8, 52-44. Sharp now finds Dawson wide open. Miles Turner to Bane. To Anderson. Deep 3. That one goes in off the backboard after swirling around the rim. 24 in the first half for Anderson. It is crazy how it always takes like a 40 bomb from him for us to have a lead sometimes. That's crazy. Dawson backing down Turner. Spinning, firing, really tough shot, just missed it. Gotta want that one back for sure. Rivers waiting for Anderson to get open, but he does. And he almost gets the 3-point play. But the first foul is called against Wesley. But back at the line are the Woodsmen. First free throw drops. Anderson 4 for 7 from downtown in this one. As he knocks down both free throws, we are up by 11. 2 to go until the break. Sharp launches. Missed the 3. But it's out of bounds off of Hollins. The Pelicans retain possession. They go to Sharp. And we give him a second try that was wide open. What was that defense? That was way too easy. Turner to Anderson. Top of the key. Missed it. Dawson. Working on Turner. Attacks. And is fouled. It's a second on Turner. Well, at least he's not in foul trouble. Oh, we have to watch this guy take free throws again. Apparently, he's really good at them. You would never guess it. 2 for 2 for Dawson. 6-point game. Rivers with it, waiting for somebody to get open. Nobody is so far. Until Anderson, top of the key, same spot as last time. He makes up for it. Screen from Dawson. Wesley fires. Is blocked by Miles Turner. Great work on defense. Last play of the first half for the Woodsmen. Anderson is fouled by Diallo. A lot more fouls being called here in the first half than you would usually expect, but Anderson literally has half of our points. He's got 30 points right now. He's got 31 of our 62. It's the first half, folks. He had 34 last game. Lewis somehow hits the shot to beat the halftime buzzer. 62-53 is the score. We are in front thanks to one man only. Simon Anderson putting together one of the best games of his career, trying to will us to a win. Starts of the third quarter. I've liked what I've seen so far, especially on the offensive end. And Zion is back in the game and already back to doing what he does. A foul is called against Turner. That's going to give him 3. And Zion gives the Pelicans 3 points within 10 seconds. The play for Anderson. Hollins finds him. Free 2 points. Agbaji off the screen. Back to Morris. Payne. Really good job to come back and help. What a job to discard 2 guys pretty much right there. Fantastic. Hollins to Wellington. Tough 3. Missed it. Payne gets the board and is there for the 2 points too. Vancouver back in front by double digits now. Zion cuts, gets around Turner, and he's found at the rim. That was way too easy. Turner waiting for Anderson. Goes to him. Mid-range jumper. Missed it. Morris gets the board. Mismatch down low for Zion against Hollins. Already know what's going to happen here. Never mind, he missed it. Now we got a mismatch down low. Turner against Sharp. He does the same exact thing. What a shame. Now Hollins gets a steal off of Lewis. He races by himself to the rim. Can't finish through contact. You got to pass out of that. Sharp. Baseline. Out of a shot goes to Morris. He fires and hits. 6-point game. Turner. To Payne. The play for Anderson. Mid-range jumper. Cash. Zion. That's a tough look. Missed it. We'll take that look all day. Hollins giving some space. Can't be doing that. They're going to go back to Zion, but Turner deflects the pass. We're back with it. Anderson hands off to Hollins. He fires a 3. Missed it, though. They got a mismatch for Zion against Wellington. They're going to go for this. Yep, there it is. And there's 2. After a Vancouver timeout, 3 for Hollins, but he missed it. Lewis, open look. He can't knock it down either, but they get back to it. Sharp steps back, and Hollins just let him fire. 5-point game. Wellington, top of the key. Cans that one. Great answer back. He has had a couple of big shots in this series, like I gotta say. He's played well for the most part, especially offensively. Agbaji, back to Zion through the hands of Rivers. Almost got the steal. But Zion's got 23 points, 18 inside the paint. That's what you expect from him. Screen from Payne. Hollins, mid-range jumper, hits back iron. Lewis off the screen. Lobs it for Zion. And somehow got there over the top of Payne. He knew that that play was going to come too. Vancouver up by only 4 now. 73-69. Wellington waits for the screen from Rivers. Takes it. Fires a 3. And it just swims out again. Zion to Sharp. Out of bounds. Woodsmen take over. Screen from Turner. Hollins races to the rim. Almost got by Zion, but he passed out of it. Wellington fires again and missed again. They all look like pretty good looks, just not hitting them right now. And Zion somehow scores there too. 2-point game now. 27 for him and 19 minutes played. 81% from the field. Hollins to Anderson. He's wide open. Not even he can knock an open shot down. Unbelievable. PJ Washington gets to the rim. Back out to Wesley for the 3. Pelicans in front by 1. This is absolutely sickening. Rivers to Anderson below the rim. Got it. We're going back and forth here in this third quarter. Lewis off the screen from Zion. They cover it pretty well. And then it's poked out from behind, but they end up with it, and Sharp steps out of bounds again. Woodsmen take over. Dugonix and Diallo will check in. Zion and Sharp and Washington all take a seat, thank God. This should be a decent chance for us right here, these last 4 minutes, to increase our lead back to around 10 if we can find some offense. Anderson double team, poked out as well. Gets to it though. Screen from Turner. He takes it, fires, and missed it. Lewis for 3, off the mark as well. Rivers gets the board. Anderson, that is a really deep 3, but he knocks it down! The moonshot! Vancouver up by 4. And I think with that, I'm going to sim ahead to the fourth quarter. We'll watch the last like 9 or 10 minutes. But I'll show that as well. What a shot by Anderson, huh? That was great. But they have outscored us here in the third quarter. And by the end of it, they outscore us by 6. And with 9:08 to go, Vancouver leads 94-89. We do have the ball, up by 5. Sumo's in there right now with Bain, Anderson, Payne, and Rivers. Bucket plus the foul for Dosunmu. Lewis is called for it. Please hit the free throw. Yes. Sharp to Williamson. Got to watch out for this matchup. It's not good for us. Zion missed the shot though. Okay. Sorry for talking smack, Rivers. Desmond Bain readjusts midair, but can't finish the layup. Zion gets the board, and Pelicans have it right back. Bain only 3 points so far in this game, 1 for 5 from the field. So he has not played well here in this game or last game. Now we got Agbaji given some space, but he missed the 3 in the corner. Anderson is fouled. Great pass up ahead there by Bain to get to him. Anderson's got 42. And counting. Can we please get this man to 50 at the very least? Please. He's doing all he can for us. Oh my. A great play by Rivers. He jars the ball loose and it goes off of Zion's knee out of bounds. We take over again. As Vancouver leads by 10, 99-89. Really good last couple of plays here by the Woodsmen. Wellington is wide open. He knocks it down. The assist goes to Hollins. Let's go. 8 minutes to go, though. Plenty of basketball left. Anything can happen. Let's make the rest of this game count. They're going to go back to Zion against Rivers. He steps back. Tough shots. Missed it. Hollins to Anderson. Off the screen. Wide open. Down low. Give him 2 more. 46 points for Anderson. 16 for 28. Timeout, New Orleans. Vancouver up by 15, but the game's not over yet. Agbaji for 3 again. 12-point game. Hollins to Anderson. Screen from Payne. Wide open. Got it to go. He's got 48 now. 1 bucket shy of 50. Agbaji off the screen. It's well covered. Agbaji throws it right to Payne. Not sure who the pass was for, but he steps in front of the pass. Payne, the screen. Hollins for 3 on the move. It rattles out. Lewis, baseline. Shot is good off the glass and in. That was a tough one, too. Payne, the screen. Anderson, the shot. 51! A 50 bomb for Simon Anderson. Hollins has 12 assists. We're watching a crazy game right now from our best player. One of the best of his career. I think it's a career high. Sharp attacks. Missed the posterized dunk. Out of bounds. We take over. A couple of turnovers here in the 4th by Shadon Sharp. Turner to Payne. Out to Anderson for 3. Open look. Got it again. He's unstoppable right now. Vancouver in front by 18 points. Under 5 to go. The Pelicans feed Zion. From the elbow. Tipped and blocked by Miles Turner. Anderson to Hollins. Open 3. That one's good. Offensive explosion. 21-point game. They go to Zion again. Another spinning shot. This time it drops. Trying to silence this crowd, but the game's not close. Hollins to Anderson. He throws it to Morris. A turnover. Agbaji on the other end. Hands off, and Turner blocks the layup attempt by Kira Lewis. What a couple of huge defensive plays by him. Under 4 to play. Lewis attacks the basket and scores off the glass with the floater. Payne to Turner. He scores plus the foul. The 4th on Sharp. The offense is really putting up some stuff right now, huh? Pelicans have lost all momentum. Lewis to Agbaji for 3. This guy does not miss from downtown, does he? Anderson. Double teamed to Turner. Open layup. Got it. Agbaji attacks the rim. Anderson gets the stop. Agbaji got it back, though. Second chance for the Pelicans. Agbaji for 3. Missed it this time. Payne gets the board. Agbaji, time counting down, has to fire. Payne comes over to block the shot. He gets it back. It's blocked by Turner this time. And a shot clock violation is called. Great paint defense, man. I love this. Under 2 to go. It's crazy how good of paint defense we get when neither of our guys have 6 fouls or 5 fouls. Insane. Diallo blocked by Turner. Up to Hollins. We slow things down because why not? Diallo throws it right to Anderson. I think Payne also got a hand on the pass. The amount of turnovers they have had in the 4th quarter is absolutely asinine. And Vancouver has forced a Game 7 in this first round series. We ride the coattails of Anderson's 50-point performance. and we take down the Pelicans by 20. Number 5 leads the way. And we need a similar performance in Game 7 to punch our ticket to the second round. What a series we have here, folks. Zion drops 31, 7, and 3 in the loss. Another just great day by him. He's kind of being let down by his teammates at this stage. Wesley, 13 points. Kyra Lewis, 12. Agbaji, 12. Dawson, 12. Sharp, 11. And that's pretty much why they lost, but it was because he did not have a better day. But Anderson drops a career high 54 points in 41 minutes of action. 19 for 33 from the field, 8 for 17 from downtown, and 8 for 8 at the charity stripe. He was absolutely electric. And we outscored the Pelicans 34-17 in the fourth quarter to win. This is the second time we have done this, where we have really put together a really good fourth quarter to secure a victory in this series. We're tied 3-3. Anderson wants to re-sign with us at his next possible opportunity, which that sounds good to me, right? His morale is at a perfect rating of 100. And I think one of the reasons why we play well in the fourth quarter, at least recently, is because Anderson does have a trait called the Alpha Dog, where he can enhance the ability to rally teammates. So maybe he's like the perfect leader of the team. I mean, I already kind of thought this, but this shows it even more. And look at his last several games. 54 points, 34, 34, 30, 13, 38, 39, 37, 44, 31. Like, ever since pretty much this game against Washington, ever since that game, he has been playing some absolutely insane basketball. Incredible, incredible player. Sumu also had a really good day. 19 points, 7 for 10, and 21 minutes of action. Hollins, although did not shoot well, had 12 assists too, and a double-double, 2 steals. Miles Turner and Payne both really good days again. Efficient from the field. 12 points each, a couple of rebounds each, and Miles Turner had 5 blocks, 1 steal. Payne had 3 blocks and 2 steals. Wellington did not have a good day, 2 for 14, but we got a great one from Anderson, good enough for 2 players worth of points. And what else do you say about him? What else do you say about this game? We have Game 7, and we pretty much need a performance like that one, especially if Wellington shoots poorly again. But looking at this bracket, every team has clinched except for our matchup. We're the only matchup that has gone to 7 games except for the Cleveland Sound one. And the Sound did take down the 1 seed Cavaliers in 7 games to move ahead. And the 8 seed Clippers also took down the 1 seed Thunder in 5 games. They move ahead. Houston takes down the Grizzlies in 6. Dallas has clinched for a while now. The Pacers move ahead in 6 games against the Bucks. They will take on the Sound in round 2. Houston plays the Clippers. Boston will play the Knicks as they took down the 2 seed Hornets in 6 games. So if we win this game, that means that the top 2 seeds in each conference did not move on past round 1. But we have Game 7 coming up next time, folks. We're going to watch the entire thing. Not going to miss a second of it. And this is where I leave you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. And until Game 7 of round 1, take care and let's go, Woodsmen. We've got an axe to grind next episode.